What's up, everybody? Today I want to show you a little bit about Tetheros. So we'll get started. We'll create a new account. And what we're going to do is simulate as if we were a creative agency running a branding project on behalf of a large client. So our creative agency is going to be called Coffee Creatives. I'll put in our website, creatives.com. We are an agency. We do design work, brand work. That's our industry. We have a project prompt. We're going to do a project on behalf of the Mall of America. I'm a Bloomington native. That's what we're going to do. Let's say the Mall of America is doing a brand refresh. They're going to do a few things. This statement of work I'm going to paste in here will be used by Tetheros to generate an entire project, starter project with all of the tasks that we need to accomplish, or at least a starting point with tasks for us to accomplish. So it created this project for us, Mall of America's brand evolution, and all the tasks that need to get done are placed inside of what Tetheros calls a work stream. There are 6 work streams that were identified for this one, starting with market research and brand audit, all the way down to brand launch and implementation. If we open up one of these work streams, we can see that's a collection of tasks. This particular work stream is a list. But if we go into the brand strategy development work stream, it's a board, which means we take these tasks and we actually move them around in 2 dimensions. Now we can add people to our workspace, which is generally what we want to do to actually get any work done. So I have 3 people on the platform that I want to introduce you to that are going to help us out. I'm going to invite them to a team that has access to this workspace. And these are, probably some of my most iconic people I've ever worked with before. So if we had to assign a task to somebody, we can do that here. We can assign it to Walter Cronkite, Julia Child, or Bob Ross. May they rest in peace. And we can add a due date, an owner, we can add description, we can kind of flesh out the details of every single task that we have. And as we move things to done, as we check items off of our workstream lists, if we go back up to the project, we can see that all of our progress is reflected up in the top. So a project in this case isn't just how many tasks you get done, but rather the combined progress of all the work streams. And work streams give us flexibility of phases of work, right? Market research and brand audit, or flexibility of we could have work streams for every committee or specialty, back-end developers, graphic designers, artists, architects, engineers, marketers, whatever it is. We could build out a project and give work streams to each of those teams, or we can do it like this where we have phases. It all depends on how you prefer to work. One last thing I want to do is for this project, it's important that our team has access to files that are very relevant for the work that we're doing. This is brand work. So this, we're going to put our existing brand standards for the client, in this case, Mall of America standards. And this is going to be a web link to this little place I found on the internet that has information on it. This is the existing brand standards from the 2013 project when it was last done. I'll create that. I'll add one more. This will be the media assets, right? We're going to need logos. We're going to need all that stuff. And that would be found at mallofamerica.com/media. So this will be media assets, logos, etc. What this does is it allows our team to, from the project page, access these things. If I click on this, it'll open a new link. This will just open this page. This can go anywhere on the internet. This could go to some cloud storage that you have, if that's where you're storing files. So you may have a folder that just has that stuff. Or it could go to just any old website, something that's a reference point. This allows us one step further. If we're doing work, review existing brand materials, inside of this task, I can even link that resource. So the existing brand standards will be something we'd want to review. So we'll send that to Walter. We'll put that for today. And when we go back here, we'll see at a glance that Walter has to work on that. So I hope that gives you a good little insight. That's a starter point. There's a lot more to unpack inside of Tetheros, but that is a brief walkthrough. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.